everyone, what is up? Welcome to another video. Now today's video isn't going to be a particularly easy topic, but it's something that's going around at the moment, so it's something that I want to talk about. It's something important, and also other people are coming out making videos on the topic, so I want to give my perspective. First of all, yeah, okay, the appearance, yes, I look like a spooky creepy doll or a busted old prom queen with bleeding eyes or something, because it is of course Halloween, it's October, it's spooky season, so get the fuck into it, bitches. So this video today, recently there was an article put out by Kat Tenbarge from The Insider. Now YouTuber Tamimi has come out and made a video on this, and that's what we're going to discuss today. I did previously make a video on this topic, but since other people are coming out making videos on it now and sharing their perspective, then I'm going to put out another one because I think a lot of the things in some of their videos aren't correct. If you've not seen the Insider article, there are 4 people who've come forward claiming that they were either sexually assaulted or violently assaulted by Jeffree Star. Now there are claims that these people have been paid off by Jeffree or by Jeffree's lawyers, so we're going to dive into this today. Tamimi referenced the article, took a little paragraph from it and talked about Jeffree Star having incidents in his past where he's touched a guy's dick without consent, and also there's now 4 people that had come forward from Jeffree Star's past claiming that he was either violent to them or sexually abusive. So Tamimi showed the clip of Jeffree Star touching that guy's dick at Warped Tour. I'm sure some of you have probably seen it before. If you haven't, then I'll try and find it and pop it in here for you.
How was your show? You're not nice to me.
I knew it was big. I missed you.
How was your show? You're not nice to me.
I knew it was big. I missed you.
But it's a very, very old clip. It's probably 10 or more years old. So what I don't understand is why people are now bringing up these allegations of sexual assault against Jeffree Star when they're 10 or 12 years old. Tamimi went on to share the story of Gage Arthur. Now Gage Arthur is someone who says that Jeffree Star sexually assaulted him back in 2008 when he was 17. Jeffree Star was 22 at the time. Now Gage is claiming that Jeffree Star drugged him with Ambien and then performed oral sex on him. So in theory, Gage is saying, right, I didn't consent to this, I didn't give consent, therefore it's sexual assault. Before I go any further with this, I'm going to say this is a claim. You know, it doesn't mean it's truth. It's someone who's gone to the Insider and said, oh yeah, hey, I was assaulted by Jeffree Star. Now, Jeffree Star is a wealthy person, right? So if you think how many people on a daily basis are trying to get money out of Jeffree Star, you know, a big celebrity like that where everyone knows they're wealthy because Jeffree Star is known for showing off all the designer things and the wealth, the status, the big house, everything else. So everybody knows like how wealthy Jeffree Star is. So for me, it's not, you know, unheard of for someone to go and try and get money out of him. You know, it's not completely unfathomable that someone would do that, because there are a lot of people in this day and age who would do that. So that's what I'm going on there. But not only that, I knew that this story was coming out. I was told months ago, personally. I had a guy from California phone me up and have a long conversation with me about all this. Now, my only regret is that I didn't record that phone call. But I'm going to get into what that person told me in the phone call right now. This guy found me online. You can see I'm only a small YouTuber, right? But this guy found me online because he wanted me to put this story out in a video about Jeffree Star sexually assaulting people. He wanted me to push that narrative. When he realised that I wouldn't push that narrative, he's had to go elsewhere with it. But the things that he told me were that he was in touch with Hunter Moore. Now, if you don't know who Hunter Moore is, he's somebody who runs, or used to run, should I say, a revenge porn website back in the day. He was, you know, punished for that. He was jailed, I think, all sorts. Anyway, he was a bad egg, Hunter Moore, right? So what I was told was that this guy had a contact to Hunter Moore, and that Hunter Moore had a USB stick with evidence about Jeffree Star on it. Jeffree Star sexually assaulting a minor. That was what I was told. So I wasn't told about the drugging part, but I was told about the part of Jeffree Star sexually assaulting a minor, allegedly. right? So then this guy went on to tell me that Sebastian Williams, who is a drama channel, had offered him $5,000 for obtaining this USB stick. Now, this is all what I was told. As I say, I didn't record the phone call, stupidly. I really, really wish I did now, because then I would have it to show you as some kind of evidence and something to back me up. Unfortunately, as I don't have that, all I've got is my truth. There was also a book written by Hunter Moore where he detailed this apparent incident with Jeffree Star and this guy. But, you know, again, it's come from Hunter Moore, so I don't believe it. Because Hunter Moore was someone, as I say, who ran a revenge porn website. Can you really trust that? Is he a credible source? No. So now in the article in Insider, they're claiming that they've got 2 text messages from Gage saying that he accepted an offer of £10,000 from Jeffree Star to be shh about these allegations. If that had really happened to you, if you were really drugged and raped when you were 17, or drugged and somebody performed oral sex on you, if that really, really happened to you, there's no fucking way that you would just accept 10 grand and walk away. No. It's, you know, a huge trauma. How are you going to just accept 10 grand, which is not even a yearly minimum wage in England? I don't know about other countries, but that's not even a year's minimum wage. So you're telling me that you'd accept that and walk away? So far, Gage hasn't actually come forward online himself. There's someone claiming to be Gage's friend that's come forward online that left a comment on one of my last videos, but I haven't actually heard anything from this Gage person. Now, I know we're always supposed to believe victims, but until I hear it from the actual victim himself, then I'm not going to believe it, because, you know, going on what I was told from this guy, someone really wanting to expose Jeffree Star and really put this narrative out there. For me, this is all a case of somebody plotting against Jeffree Star. Plus, you know, I am a rape survivor myself, so I know there's no way that I would just accept 10 grand and then say, oh yeah, okay, it's fine. Don't worry about what you did to me, that's fine. I'll just accept that little offer and be on my way. No! Going back to the guy who phoned me up and told me that he had a contact with Hunter Moore and everything else, the guy who was trying to get me to expose this in a video, he said he was an investigative journalist and a hacker. So that's what he told me. He kind of reeled me in with this story. He was kind of going to get me, you know, to expose it in a video. And because I wouldn't do it, because I wouldn't push that narrative without actual evidence, I was like, no, you know, I'm not going to do it. At first, he kind of had me going a little bit. He kind of tried to convince me. But once I realised what he was doing, I said, no, that's not for me. And I think the 3rd time he tried to call me, I didn't pick up the phone. As I said, drama channel Sebastian Williams had offered this guy $5,000 for the information that he could get on this memory stick. So that tells me that, you know, yeah, there's definitely someone behind the scenes plotting against Jeffree Star. And the fact that it was Sebastian Williams who was allegedly going to give this investigative journalist guy money, the $5,000 for whatever he had on this USB stick, the fact that it's Sebastian Williams says a lot to me, because if you remember rightly, a few sort of months ago during the whole Carmageddon thing, it was Sebastian Williams who came out and outed a victim of James Charles. Now, he got called out for that, and he then retracted that bit in his video, altered his video, put it back up, and then he sort of went away for a couple of months. So for me, that says to me that Sebastian is kind of got a guilty conscience. So I think that, you know, I don't trust Sebastian Williams, and I don't trust what he's putting out. For me, Sebastian Williams is not a credible drama channel at all right now. You know, I just think it looks really, really bad on him and really dodgy. You know, why is he the one who is trying to out victims of sexual assault? You know, I don't get it. Like, what has Sebastian got to gain? Well, views, you know, views. That's what he's doing it for. Which to me, that's wrong. You don't out victims of sexual assault for views, you know, never. That's not something anyone should do. A drama channel, you know, as well. Like, there's no respect for the victims of sexual assault when you're doing that. No respect at all. No dignity, you know. So, I'm side-eyeing Sebastian on this. If you look at all of this that's gone on, then it looks to me like it's somebody who wants revenge on Jeffree Star, somebody who wants to get at Jeffree Star and hurt Jeffree Star. So my line of thinking with all of this is that it's someone like James Charles, because, or someone from his team maybe, because if you remember back to Dramageddon 2, Jeffree Star called James Charles a predator. You know, Jeffree Star sent out those tweets saying that, you know, his ex, now Nathan, had banned James Charles from the house. He said that James Charles was a predator to his brother Ian. So, like, you know, James Charles went on this decline, if we all remember. I think we all do, you know. And there was this whole mess after it. It was huge. You know, James Charles really suffered at the time. His career really suffered. He lost a load of subscribers and all of that. So the only sort of person that I can think who would really want to get back at Jeffree Star is James Charles. And think about it, right? James Charles can't get revenge on Tati Westbrook right now because, oh, you know, Tati Westbrook has left social media. She's sold her house, she's moved on, she's not uploaded a video since that last one, which was the Breaking My Silence video. So although James might want to get revenge on Tati for, you know, the whole Bye Sister video and now the Breaking My Silence video, you know, he might have wanted to get revenge on Tati, although Tati claimed that they'd made up. You know, she's taken herself out of the equation. She's gone. So the only ones left are Jeffree Star and Shane Dawson. So, you know, if James wanted revenge on Jeffree Star, what better way to do it than this? And it's very funny, isn't it? How, you know, James was accused of predatory behaviour. So now all of a sudden Jeffree Star is being accused of this sexual assault, you know. You know, I'm not saying Jeffree Star's a saint because, yes, he did do problematic things in the past. But he's not behaved like that for, God, what, 10, 12 years or something? Yeah, okay, he had that slip up during Dramageddon 2 where he sent out those tweets. But then he got on camera and he said, hey, I regret doing that. I'm not going to be throwing up screenshots and all of that business. I don't want the drama anymore. You know, he said he doesn't want it anymore. So he's trying to change. And yet someone is trying to expose him with his story. So to me, it can only be someone from like James Charles's camp who wants to get at Jeffree Star. And that hacker guy that phoned me, that investigative journalist hacker guy who phoned me, you know, I know what his intention was in putting that story out. You know, it was to get this story out to try and cancel Jeffree Star. It was to help me grow my channel. You know, that was the kind of benefit of it. But it wasn't a benefit because I didn't want to do that. So, hence, I didn't do it. And because I wouldn't spread that narrative, it's now gone on to The Insider, Kat Tenbarge, who's written this article about it, and now it's filtering down to the drama channels, who are all going to come out and make videos about it. So I just want you guys to know what's going on. I just wanted you guys to know my side. And I just really, really wanted to share it with you and tell you, you know, don't believe everything that you hear. You'll get people making videos like Adam McIntyre, you'll get probably Truth Sleuth, you'll get a lot of big drama channels coming out making videos on this. But really, as I said, I just wanted to put my side across, and I just wanted to say to you guys, you know, think before you jump to any conclusions with this, because, you know, look at what happened with me. I really just wanted to share that with you. And for now, I'm going to leave this video here. So I'll say thank you for watching. If you've made it this far, stay safe, stay well, and I'll see you on the next one. Mwah. Bye, guys.